we are back with more Final Fantasy 14. It's been a while. We're just here doing the holiday events because I missed out. I haven't missed out on any event so far. But I have missed playing, and I'm doing MMO Saturdays now. So why not start things back off with just doing the holiday event? As you can see, we do have main scenario next. Which we're going to start next week. But, yeah. Get the Halloween event that I never did, and it goes away in 2 days. So I might as well do it. Oh, my stars, could it be? The self-same adventure who helped us keep wickedness at bay and transformed all saints awake from a night of screams into a day of revelry. Thank the 12 for bringing you to us. For the fiends of the realm can knock at our door once again, and we need a dauntless soul to help us ensure they don't tear it off to tinges. The host of this year's parade of horrors is a woman with a pumpkin for a head. I should have to consider whether it's some elaborate costume or no. Perhaps it's best it's best not to know. Her strange appearance makes my skin crawl, to say nothing of her underlings. Why, one might think the Continental Circus was come again, hiding their monstrous intentions behind the guise of celebration. We can be grateful that none have yet fallen under their spell, but I fear it is only a matter of time. We must act quickly to unearth their schemes. I would begin a thorough investigation at once, but I'm afraid my surveillance duties here prevent me from moving freely. That, my friend, is why I need you. Approach the pumpkin-headed witch under the flag of friendship and offer your services to her ghastly celebration. If you catch even a whiff of foul deeds, I want you to put a stop to them before any innocents come to harm. I knew I could count on you. Now, then, you could find your quarry just across the way at Miketo's amphitheater, where she is doubtless attempting to draw any and all passerbys onto her ungodly precision. Humor her for now, but take care not to fall victim to her honeyed words. So I'm gonna change our outfit. Oh, that's not what I'm meant to do. I'm gonna land my place. Because this is which one is this? This is number 13. I think I'm gonna change us. I'm gonna change us to vacation time. Vacation time, yes. Okay, pumpkin-headed lady. Pumpkin lady. Actually, before we do that, what are the holiday things you can purchase? Oh, I walked right. The All Saints vendor. Pumpkin prism. We have all we need, and bats. Oh, we don't have money. We don't have any money. I forgot we're broke as fuck. Selling food. Kaiser. Food must be sold to make amends to the gods. Good enough. Oh, what? I can sell these two. And we don't need normal potions. Sell. Good enough. It's good enough. Sell. Buy. Yes. We have bats for a house we don't have. All that money we spend on armor just because farming. And I haven't done any farming in this game. That's something we might be doing before the next expansion, is just farming. Yeah. Pumpkin-headed apparition.
It's you. I knew your arrival was inevitable. For any who once indulge in the revelry of our saints' wake cannot resist a chance to relive their experience. Oh, such eagerness. We are ever in need of willing hands to help with the festivities, preferably with bodies still attached. Oh, Oh, I understand you have been tasked with bringing to light any inquiry on my part. But you know from experience that I am perfectly harmless. So you are free to conduct your little investigation, if it pleases you. Together, I believe we can make All Saints Wake into one that will be remembered for moons to come. Yet before we begin, allow me to illuminate the history of this event and our intentions here. On this most unhallowed of nights, the saints reveled in their palatial heavens, and as their judgmental eyes become leadened from drink, the impure are free to feast and frolic without fear of punishment. In ages past, the common folk would rue the coming of this night and cower in their homes. That is, until the adventurers took it upon themselves to rid the streets of evil, thus turning the event into a celebration of your collective bravery. A joyous happening, to be sure, but what of the goblin, the ghost, and the gremlin? Unfortunately, there are many monstrous souls who yet consider this night to spread fear like a plague. And so it struck me, what if All Saints Wake could be an occasion for celebration among mortal and monster alike? I believe there's room for light in even the darkest of hearts. Which brings me to the question of your involvement. I would have you aid a minion of mine named Papa Gruff in facilitating an All Saints Wake that will allow yours and mine to join hands in mutual merriment. Perhaps you know Papa Gruff. He was once a void sent, so depraved that his kin spoke of him only in hushed whispers, but I have since shackled, or rather politely reasoned with him to commit devilry no more.
I think we actually do know Papa Gruff.
Knowing of this formidable magical prowess, I have sent him to work under these guiding words, frightened enough to tickle but not to scar. Need not be an unpleasant experience, and Papa Gruff is doing his utmost to strike that delicate balance between facility and fright, not with much success, as I understand. I would love to proffer him advice myself, but I believe one such as you would know better that appeals to the morsels of the city. Might you give your beleaguered Papa Gruff a few words of advice?
Sure.
Thank you truly. He should be putting on a performance near the Leatherworkers Guild at the present, presuming he has yet to be chased by Gridania's borders. Please speak with him and give him my encouragement.
Okay, off we go. To the Leatherworkers Guild, to the Leatherworkers Guild. Oh yeah, Papa Gruff was just the guy from last year. Yes. Papa Gruff.
You're that meddlesome adventurer. Rather, I see tidings of my humble performance have reached even your ears, good madame. Please honor me with your presence as my guest of honor. Without further ado, I shall summon a foul, fell beast before your very eyes. I only hope you've brought a change of small clothes.
A monster? I'll take it more than a magician's cantrip to scare me.
Look here, my dear thrill seekers. Here lies an ordinary pumpkin, is it not? Take care not to blink, for any moment of destruction may well be your last. Boppity boopy.
It's a dog. It's so cute.
Grrr, it's a pumpkin pup.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, Oh, the terror! Those bloodthirsty eyes, those razor-sharp fangs! Flee, flee if you dare, but this hellhound will chase you to the ends of the earth to have its ounce of flesh. And I would know. I consider the scars of this wrath upon my backside.
Imagine each and every pumpkin adorning this fair city is transformed into such a thing. Why, dread would prey upon Gridania and its tooth, the last ilm, if I may have made it so. A veritable banquet of chaos. He's a puppy. Ha 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 ha. Bloody brilliant, you drew us in all that talk of monsters only to dash our expectations with an adorable pup. I admit some confusion at first, but now I see you are a clown among clowns.
Not a single blood-curdling scream, but a smile is not a complete failure, I suppose.
My buddy, you suck.
Ah, my pumpkin-headed master asked you to help me. Well, allow me to peel back the curtain, as they say. Considering our previous acquaintance, it hardly bears repeating, but my true form is that of a void scent.
Ba-da-da-da.
Not even a grimace. Well, I suppose I would be inconvenient if you ran away screaming after every sideways glance in my direction. Now for the matter of this furry abomination. Frightened enough to tickle but not scare is the agreement that binds me to my master. I don't need to be told twice that summoning any of my kind would be in gross violation of that covenant. So remembering the descriptively winsome countenance of this vicious hellhound, I thought it would strike the perfect balance between horrifying and heartwarming. That is, until a child at an area show burst into tears at the pup's appearance. Now I've seen a man react with a hearty laugh to the exact same dog. Never a trace of fear in his voice. The difference is vexing. Tell me, is a pup something to be feared or cuddled?
Feared by children, cuddled by adults, but sometimes the opposite. Depends on what frightens one. What frightens one make another smile. It's true. It's true.
What? You mean to say your kind's definition of terror differs from person to person? I admit that does explain the sheer contrast in reactions I've observed so far. And it does place me between a rock and a hellish, soul-rending place. If my task was simply a matter of bringing people to fearful tears, the ground beneath you would already be soaked through. How in hell's good name does one frighten to tickle? But you with the delicate sensibilities can teach me to mix dread and delight into a charmingly chilling concoction. Let us begin at once.
Okay. Okay, Papa Gruff.
Let's get it right, eh? First, we need to find people to scare, but not scar. Your kind seem to be gravitate towards the pumpkins we've placed throughout the city, which creates the perfect opportunity for some mild mischief. One of our displays should be over this hill and another near the Lancers Guild. Your job is to tell me what to transform the pumpkins into once we find suitable test subjects. Let's see how well you tickle.
Papa Gruff is now accompanying me. Yep. Let's go, Papa Gruff. Do the spook. All seems weak performance. Very well, but I face savory monsters almost daily, so it would take something quite fantastic to make me flinch.
I could make him flinch so hard that his heart would burst in his chest. But that's neither here nor there. What kind of ghoul would be suitable?
Even the gassy ghoul you can muster. Something middle of the road scary, a small uncanny. Nah. Scary. Ultra omega scary.
Well, if you say so, allow me to oblige. Appity boopy.
Ooh. It gods! That gave me quite a fright. I hope I never face such a monstrosity on one of my patrols, else my final act might be to soil my breeches. Well played, well played.
Well played indeed. Yes.
Okay, next is by the Lancers Guild. As it. Cowering boy.
These decorations are so scary. You're not here to trick me, are you? But it's right for the picking. Forget I said anything. So, what type of ghoul do you suggest?
Small. I mean, spoopy. Pardon me, spooky.
Spoopy?
The Hellhound ate my homework levels of dread. The most appalling abomination you can conceive of, and don't skip on the ooze. Nah. Something spoopy. Kids are a scaredy cat.
If you really think so. Papa de boopy.
What do you make it? Oh my god, it's so cute.
Eek. Huh?
You're so cute.
You know, when you look at it, it's actually kind of cute. The puff of smoke was a little scary, though. I think I'm beginning to understand. If a fright doesn't kill your kind, it's actually can be somewhat pleasant. I believe I'm ready to take the proverbial stab at it. Come. There should be more pumpkins around Apkalu Falls.
Let's do it. Apakalu Falls. Apakapakakakapaka. Oh, wrong way. I was hoping there'd be a teleport. There was not. Over yonder, uncowed girl. She's the opposite of a cow.
Don't tell me you're supposed. Don't tell me you're supposed to send a chill down my spine. Clowns are for babies. Babies, are they? I'll make this last wish she is back in her mother's womb.
Oof.
I'll make this girl wish she was unborn. You there, little girl, but look upon this pumpkin.
Do it. Make her shit herself. Haha.
Monster.
Ah, get fucked.
Impressive magic. My heart won't stop pounding.
Dad, Ma will have the fright of their life when I tell them I saw a real, honest-to-God's monster.
Can't wait to tell them.
I'll think twice before I insult a clown again. Thank you for the thrills.
Oh, thank you. Did you say thank you? I scared her near out of her shoes and she thanks me? Can't say I've experienced that before.
because everyone loves Halloween.
I guess I even enjoyed it.
Yes, now is the time to capitalize on this newfound tickling skill of mine. Let us visit the display near the Whistling Miller next. Enrique, Enrique.
Good day to you, young lady. Might you join me in celebrating in this joyous occasion that is All Saints Awake?
Celebrate? That's the last thing on my mind. Please, go and bother someone else with the ghoulish makeup. Oh my, aren't you in a fright? Not the good kind either. What happened, lass? Papa Gruff is here to help. You'll really help? Well, if you could certainly do worse than a clown, I've come from the Great Loam Growery, although fled from is probably more appropriate. I was tilling the fields like always when I heard a frightful voice from behind me. Turned around to meet it and came face to face with the foulest monster I've ever seen. My mother. When I regained my senses, I was here, my throat hoarse from screaming. Power in the realm can persuade me to return. Not while that horror wanders unchecked. What could it be? Monster? But we haven't visited the grower yet. What could have been, do you think? Maybe one of the transformed pumpkins from earlier. We might have a real demon on our hands. It might be one of those transformed pumpkins from earlier. With a ghosty ghost. Impossible. Those illusions are no more capable of free movement than the pumpkins they spring from you. They spring from than the pumpkins they spring from.
I believe something much more real may be lurking in Gridania. Yes, no doubt there are voids sent running amok. Here I am, tying myself into knots, trying to learn the subtleties of spookery, while some uncouth brute goes rampaging through the 12 swords with the nary a thought towards artistry. If we forgive such behavior, our efforts to find glee and terror will have been for naught. Tremble and fear no longer, lass. We shall investigate the matter.
Julie, you're the first people to believe my claims are more than seasonal mischief. Oh, I knew Father was wrong when he said all clowns were villains. Thank you. And those words ring strangely in my ears. However, it's not an entirely unpleasant sensation.
I know this wasn't why you were sent to assist me, but there's no telling how many of my kind we may find. A single void clown can only achieve so much. So would you lend me your aid in case the situation gets undesirably bloody? Thank you. Look at me, expressing gratitude to one of your kind, no less. No matter. Let us depart to the Great Loam Growery and settle this.
Let's do it, To the growery. Brum, brum, brum. Okay. What are we looking for? Uh-huh.
Our roguish quarry is close, doubtless lying in wait somewhere to catch us unawares. Once they show themselves, don't indulge them with any but a face of stony indifference.
I don't. Oh, it's a it's a magic pot.
Boo!
Terrifying, honestly.
Oh, come on.
As I thought, a fellow void sent. And what, pray tell, are you doing here?
A brother of the void? Then you know why I'm here.
For the night of devilry. Once we were free to Karo's creeping caper, guided by the great pumpkin-headed archfiend. For too long have we been denied our demonic rights. It is I who shall reinstate our grade in this event. Yes, the age of the great gourd, shall give way to the era of the great pot. Even now, my allies lie in wait throughout the city, ready to usher in the night of devilry. You must join us, brother. Join us as we rise again.
Yeah, big dummy.
No.
What? Why?
Even if I wanted to, my covenant prevents me from engaging in the wanton vileness you propose. Regardless, I have no desire to join you for some cheap gaunt through the city with only a few startled mortals to show for it. Such an indelicate devilry would only result in our swift and total annihilation.
Huh. Spoken like a true coward. Don't tell me you're frightened of some sharpened sticks and clumsy clubs.
Oh, but I am frightened, as you too would be. Had you tasted the full brunt of my master's fury, perhaps you may yet, if you continue to insist upon this foolish course.
Learned how to blend in with the people here and extract terror in such a way that does not tempt retaliation.
That's true.
Your plan would bring but a single night of debauchery. Learn how to cohabit, however, and our collective revelry can last forevermore. Traitor, then my minions and I will devour you and your measly Mikobob of what friend.
It's just a bunch of Is it just a bunch of magic pots? Who? Oh, it's Pumpkin Lady.
That head, the great gourd.
Naughty children who ill deserve to join in the festivities. They should be happy as decorations to serve as an example for any who would follow in their footsteps.
Bappity boopy. She obliterated it. Oh my god.
My lady, how pleasant it is to see you. Dare I ask why you grace us with your presence? Got wind of a voice disturbance and came here to investigate. When I heard your voices, I knew something was afoot. I must say, I'm quite pleased that you see the merit in my approach to All Saints' Wake. Yet something must be done about these other beasts that have crept into the city. Let's give them the same treatment and continue enjoying this unhallowed season on our own terms.
Take that. The dumb magic pot.
With your help, rounding up our reckless kin should prove to be a simple matter. Let us make this All Saints Week an occasion to remember for those who dwell in the light and shadow alike. If you sight any errant ghouls, perform the spell I demonstrated earlier. In doing so, we shall convince the residents of Gridania that the pumpkins and the source of their supposed nightmares was naught but a cluster of mundane pumpkins. This wand possesses the transformative power you acquire. Only swing it about in a grandiose manner and point it at your target. The charms have been cast. I shall collect the pumpkins. I understand they are quite delicious when baked in pies.
I got the pumpkin wand.
You've learned All Saints emo. A charmed life.
Just when getting the hang of being the life of the party instead of the death of it. Let's wrap this up quickly, lest this year's All Saints Wake be remembered as a disaster.
Oh. Oh, it was a dancer, that's why.
I sense something sinister lurking deeper in these fields, as well as a trail ahead to the east, perhaps towards the market or the Lancers Guild. Fiddling up will be the easiest way to end this quickly. I'll escort the botanist from earlier back here with a deal with whatever still haunts the Growery. I shall use the opportunity to convince her that she witnessed before was nothing but an overzealous pumpkin. That should put her heart at ease. I will leave the rest of Gridania to you. Once the Voidson have been verily vegetated, meet me at Miketo's amphitheater, so we can deliver my master news of our success. Now let's the show begin.
Let's do it. Transform 3 using the / All Saint charm. So Lancers Guild, the market, and right before the market. We can probably teleport to the Leatherworkers Guild and then just move around.
Yes.
Oh, you already used it. / All Saint arm. Pop it bloop. Get fucked.
What? It was a pumpkin the whole time? Can't believe I fell for that. Now that I know it was just a trick, I'd like to see it again.
Oh, I can't do that. I don't got that kind of power. Next.
You! No force can rival that of terror, and upon terror we feast. Boppity bloop! Skibbity dop!
What? It was just a pumpkin. You know, the wood whalers wouldn't let such a wicked thing into the city. I've never seen such a feat of illusion before. If the rest of All Saints Wake is as entertaining, I'd best to go and find the main event. Nice, nice, nice.
One more.
Over there, one of the wood whalers is fighting it. Yo.
Para. Para.
A pumpkin? Wait, this was all part of All Saints Wake festivities, isn't it? Yes. I must say that made my heart skip a beat. If this is what adorns the streets, I cannot wait to see what the main stage has in store. You've all returned to the brow of voice into the harmless pumpkins. Papa Grove awaits at the Makoti Amphitheater to hear tidings of your success. Yes, sir. Oh, I went down into the water by accident. To the amphitheater.
Bum, 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 bum.
There you are. I took care of our voice and it's still haunting the Great Loom Growry. Did you your hunt go so smoothly?
Yes.
Good, good. Now we can safely say that the only frights in store for the citizens of Gridania are of the decided entertaining variety.
I took the liberty of gathering the pumpkins you created. The punishment will not be eternal, but they can stand and remain in their current form for the duration of the festivities. The least they can do in the repentance. There you are, my fearless clown. Thank you for reassuring me. I'd worried I might have had to retire from my position at the Great Loom Growry and seek a less haunted climates. Can't speak tonight.
As the master of the botanist guild, allow me to extend my personal thanks for helping my gifted pupils avoid such a decision. It would have been a grievous loss for all of us. Oh, it was no trouble at all. In fact, I should thank you for being such an exemplary audience. A true entertainer brings his all to every stage, be it a grand amphitheater or cozy vegetable patch. I only hope you were half as thrilled as I was. That scary, whatever that was, looked so real. I could never have guessed it was just a garden variety pumpkin. Truly, I feel privileged to have seen a master of illusion as craft. As do I. Would that every day will be filled with such surprises. As a token of our thanks, we've made some pumpkin cookies for our most recent crop. Please enjoy them in your good health. I do believe I can get used to this being thanked thing. Since you've gone through the trouble, I'd best eat them before they've cold. To my good health.
He's gonna turn into a void scent.
This is delicious!
There, shooketh.
This flavor, I've never tasted anything like it. The cookie's ether is tinged with something I can't quite pin down. Bold, but not overpowering. Is this the taste of gratitude? Oh, how much of my life have I wasted only supping on terror, when all along a whole world of flavors was left neglected. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but I shall consider your words a compliment nonetheless. These cookies are but a small token of my appreciation. I only wish I could have given more. You mean I could potentially receive more gifts? If fighting or performing my act will get me more baked delights, I'd better get to work straight away. Why, this is shaping up to be quite the All Saints Awake indeed. I could not have imagined a better day of celebration for all. Our success here is in no small part thanks to you. As I believe that Papa Gruff now has matters well in hand, I shall return to my manor. Pray visit if you are so inclined. Ah yes, before I forget, do apprise that troublesome investigator of what hasn't transpired here. Maybe he will finally cast his prying eyes elsewhere.
Trudeau. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. Investigator, you're a bitch. Bitch invader. Bitch. What a fantastic yarn. Monsters plotting against monsters. All that makes us happy. I admit I find your story hard to swallow, but I also see no reason why a fellow guild member would lie. Very well, I shall take your tale at face value and consider these to be glad tidings indeed. However, I cannot help but wonder if this is all a part of an elaborate ruse. They knew we were watching them, and that may have compelled them to put on a show of charity. After all, a monster cannot change its skin overnight. I shall continue to keep a close eye on their activities from afar. I thank you for everything you've done, and hope against hope that the evil has been laid to rest. Yay! And we got some money too, which is what we desperately need. Yay! We did it! Okay. We are now teleport. Oh no. How much money is it going to cost? We have to go to the gold saucer. Ugh, half our money. My money. Wrong. I didn't mean to. I meant to do. We don't have any free tickets or anything. Teleport us. Do not. Maybe we can get a cheap ride if we go in here. The airship docking and the airship landing. Please, oh please, oh please, give us a free ride. Or it's a cheap ride.